Sure. Just coming off a big win for us last week, going down to Atlanta and getting that win in a big conference game here late in the season. Just proud of where our guys came out and played. I thought we had a really good week of preparation with the 2 weeks, getting ready for that game, and came out and played well, and particularly in the second half. And it's a big win for us. It sets up another big game for us this week. Our last home game here in our stadium this week, and we're excited to be playing for a championship this week.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Steve Bayer. Steve, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Do you know much about Louisiana? If you had a chance to look at them, what do you think?
Yeah, Louisiana's coming off first thing that you see. I think they have some really good athletes. Good size on their particular team, and they've been scoring a lot of points this year. I think offensively, there are multiple sets. They have some really good wide receivers, quarterbacks, dual threat, playmaker, can run and throw. Have a couple of good backs. One in particular, the really big back, freshman, close to 230 pounds. That's had a really good season, and we're going to have work cut out for us defensively to slow their offense down. And then they're very aggressive on defense. They're playing with a lot of seniors on that defensive front there, and with guys that have a lot of experience and a lot of playmakers. They put pressure on the quarterbacks and play a lot of man coverage behind it. So, it'll be a great game this weekend.
Jalen had such a big game. Obviously, you're going to want to run the football like you did against Georgia State. You think that's going to be possible this Saturday? Yeah,
well, we're certainly hope we'll be able to find some ways to run the football. I think Jalen did have a really good game for us last week, and hopefully he'll be able to come out and play this weekend and play another solid game. I think there's going to be a lot of people around the football in the box this week. This is the way they play their defense, and so. Again, we've kind of been leaning on our offensive line the last couple of games, and hopefully, we'll lean on them again this weekend to create some holes.
You've been playing for first place now for the past, 2-3 years or so. Does that give you an advantage going into Louisiana? You kind of been there, done that before?
Well, I don't know. I think we're playing on a lot of young guys. On this year's team, and guys that have been around the program just a little bit. And then we also have some seniors that have been in some big games. But, I think you just approach it each individual week to do the best you can in that week. Louisiana's a team that has a lot of pride, a lot of good history in this league as well, winning a lot of football games and championships. So they're used to winning as well. So, you just go out and try to do the best you can this particular week and with the preparation, and that'll be the difference on Saturday.
Lastly, did you get a chance to speak to Sean after the game at all? What you mind saying exactly?
Just congratulating him on what he's been able to do this year, and wished him good luck. Rest of the season and into the bowl game, and that's basically it. And I'm sure we'll talk in the off season, and once the seasons are over, like we always do. So. But he's done a good job with that program. They have a good football team.
And speaking of the bowl games, have you had any insight on where you guys might end up? I know there's going to be, if you win, there's going to be 2 one-loss teams. So I just wondered if you guys had.
Yeah, no, we don't have any insight. I think it's kind of out of our hands really. So I think we'll know. Next Sunday after our game, pretty much where everybody's going. So, we're all our focus is, on Lafayette and trying to do the best we can this week, and then we'll see where we are, after that.
That's all I got. Appreciate it, Coach.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you, Steve. Our next questions come from Ethan Joyce. Ethan, please go ahead.
Hey, Scott, I know last year you guys didn't find out you were playing for a title until right before the game. So in your mind, is it better to have this week to know what you're playing for, or was it better to just kind of have it sprung on you like that?
Well, no, I think it's probably better to know that you're playing for a championship. Last week we knew that as well, and I think it just inspires your team a little bit more incentive throughout the week during practice, and as opposed to finding out right before kickoff. And I think you're trying to tell these guys, hey, you never know what's going to happen. You could potentially be playing for a championship in last year's case, and it came to be that way, and then we ended up playing well and getting that win. So I think just right now it's just a heightened sense of awareness, sense of urgency to know what we're playing for this week, and to go put everything you can into this game.
And this last one was a really high energy game, both like on the field and after the game, as excited as you guys were. So how do you kind of, as a coach, fight off a potential energy downfall?
Oh, you certainly can't have an energy downfall this week. I mean, we all know what's at stake, and if nothing else, there'll be more energy, I think, this week. And I think just a sense of our team on Sunday, they came back, very business approach Sunday night at our practice, and they know what's at stake. There'll be tons of energy this week, and guys flying around. I mean, it's going to be an emotional day, senior day, and a lot of things going on this weekend, and you're playing for a championship. So everything that you work for throughout the whole year, comes down to this game. So there's going to be a ton of emotion, ton of energy. There won't be any letdown as far as that goes.
And as he doesn't play on Saturday, what's his situation and how's he looking kind of going forward into this week?
Yeah, he won't be playing. He had an injury to his tricep, and very similar to Upshaw. And, very unfortunate. He's having a really good year, 9.5 sacks, and, one of our better defensive players. So, just another case of an injury that we've had. We've had a bunch this year. And, but our guys have done a great job of, the next guy getting in and making plays. And so that's what we'll have to do again this week.
So is he out like Terrence as well? Or, is he out for the season, or is it just, kind of seeing how it goes?
No, yeah, he's done. He's done for the season.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Scott. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Ethan. And thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for today. Do appreciate your time.
Okay. Thanks.